Hi, this is Danny Doyle, and I'm here with Casual Jacob.
Hello.
And we're teaching a boy to read. The humble bee, truly the most wondrous of creatures. Bees care not for the laws of physics or for what is practical. I figured, just up his crit rate, probably worth it. Because we had those books sitting around and no one really needed them.
Might as well.
We have like a couple of gems to sell and stuff, but I'm gonna do that like off screen.
Yeah.
Right, we also have a robe and a dust. So we have capped magic on Vlad, so we're not gonna dust him. Which means the dust is gonna be saved for Eliza. And then the robe, I'm thinking we give the robe to Frederick.
Even beefier.
Yeah, well, because his HP is actually like not as high as I would like it to be. Especially with renewal, right? Like every renewal, the percentage just makes more beef.
Oh, true.
I forgot to mention
even more.
I gave him soul. I thought it might help Peter Griffin.
It might. Just opportunity to soul on command is always appreciated.
Yeah. We'll be right back for a fog map. Thracia Fog.
Neat.
So, before we begin, there are some base combos. I accidentally saved over 3 of the supports, but thankfully, I didn't save over the most important one. So we can play this. This is the OTP.
I love the Blairin pair.
I guess comment question of the day. What's everyone's favorite Blair wife? Saying the polycule ending is kind of cheating? Do you think that, because that's picking all of them, right?
So, I personally wouldn't even call the polycule my favorite. I actually think one that I've seen proposed that I actually really like is Blair, Aaron, and Yu. Just those 3 together. I really like that.
Didn't that get retconned into the game because one of Retina's mods really likes that trio? Or am I hallucinating? I might be mass hallucinating.
I know there's some fan art of it somewhere, of the 3 of them.
There's a lot of fan art. It's very cute.
But if I had to just pick one, Aaron's my favorite one out of all of them. But Blair Yu is also really cute, and I really like that one.
I think I prefer Blairin over the polycule in part because I'm bitter that the polycule makes me send Estelle as one of my scouts.
Okay, so I'm not the only one.
It's actually really obnoxious. I get wanting to include one of the Viridians in, right? There's someone from both interludes, both Zeke arc and Viridian arc. And that's conceptually very cool. And Estelle as a character I do like. But from a gameplay perspective, it feels restrictive to be let's lock the polyamorous ending behind a very specific unit getting selected in this complex Aaron versus Aaron situation. Even ignoring the fact that I think she's one of the worst choices mechanically, I just don't like it restricting at all. If it was Frederick, right, the best of them, I still would be well, that's unfortunate.
Yeah. I think from even just a story perspective, I don't like that it doesn't mean that it means that we get very little time and interaction between Blair and Estelle for the couple, because there's 2 combos and then the final one.
Yeah.
So I kind of don't like that it means we don't get a whole lot of time of them together.
Not only that, but we only have 2 maps. So the polycule takes place in the interlude after the next map. So this map exists, and then the next map exists, and then there's an interlude. And if you have all of the B+ supports but no A supports, then you have the polycule option. So even as a player, you just don't have that much time with Estelle, let alone the idea of Blair and Estelle not getting much time together to interact. You as the player might not be that attached, because the Viridians do kind of sometimes feel as much as I love them as characters, they sometimes feel they're here because we have joint cause rather than necessarily part of our group. In a similar way that Clark does.
Yeah, just kind of here because like our goals align in some way, so sure, we'll fight together.
And the triangle attackers feel a similar way, where they're just sort of like, you know, the straggles on because, again, because our goals align, right? Which I don't think that's a bad thing either. I think that anyone who joins this late in the story either falls into like that category or the category of someone who's like been here but not fieldable. You know, like your Lincias, that sort of situation where you've been around with us the whole time, but we haven't been allowed to field you.
No, I get that. Like, story important character that just doesn't get to be on the map for an amount of time for some reason.
Even in the way the Viridians join, like, they're gonna show up on, I think, turn 4. And we're all going for the escape point, but they don't even, like, talk to Blair until after we've all escaped, and so it just sort of feels like the frantic, like, oh, we're gonna join up because we're, you know, doing the same thing or whatever.
Yeah, we gotta get out of here, and you're on the way out, so...
But, we do gotta get out of here, so let's get out of here.
Let's dip.
So, I had quite a few, so, there is an evil sleep staff shaman hiding in the fog, and I had, like, quite a few different iterations of my plan to get rid of him, and this is what I ended up on. I believe Peter goes here, because he's, like, here.
Yeah, he's all the way down there
So
in the bottom
Peter
right
goes
somewhere.
here. Yeah, now we can see him. So you might notice Peter is in range of a great bow, which is pretty bad.
What are we gonna do?
So we're gonna give the Zoria shield to Peter. And we need one of these. Okay, that's the one that crits then.
Pew.
I initially had a thing where I had told me kill that guy and Night Ring and then get it again staffed, but I realized being 3 points short, like, very unfortunate. Couldn't find a way to boost him.
Yeah.
So, where are you, Emil? Emil is just gonna go here. And we're gonna use the again staff.
Woo, again!
And that's why we had to trade the Night Ring also, so that, you know, Tolme needs to use it this turn, but Peter needed to use it just to fucking get us deep enough in the fog that we could see what's going on.
Yeah. Funnily enough, I believe, because this guy has the sleep staff drops.
Yes.
And I want to say in lower difficulties, he actually doesn't have the sleep because he just drops like the Hell Tome that he has equipped, and that's one of your ways to get a Hell Tome in this game.
Is by playing on lower difficulties?
Or just like letting him break the sleep staff, because if he breaks the sleep, the Hell will become droppable.
Oh, I think sleep's more useful.
I think so too. I think sleep is like
reduce them to 1 HP, right?
Does it still do that, or does it half HP now?
Oh, it might be half. You don't have any... What is... Purge, okay. Because you don't have any stabs. Because there is some staff range. Is it you? You don't reach... I know you reach very far, but you don't reach, like, the starting area. Yeah, there's someone else...
I think it's that bishop?
Oh, right, it's you, the thief staff guy.
Thief staff.
Well, gimme.
Give? Now, what could that be used for?
It's an ancient trickster staff that steals weapons and items, and requires an empty inventory slot to do so. So now you are unfortunately in a bit of danger. Joan over here kills the warrior with, the silver sword. Oh!
Whoosh!
Lovely.
Yep, that kills.
That does. I love her palette, by the way. That's a very fucking good palette.
It is very nice.
I like how also it drops a restore staff at a point where, like, you're gonna need one on this map.
Yeah, I kind of like it. The Chapter 12 Holy Orders did that too, where... Ooh, it's time.
I like that we get the option to not if you don't want to like lose the stats.
Yeah.
He loses a lot of speed.
I do like that he will still get the bow rank even if you don't, because it said that he'll still like get a bow rank even if you don't.
Yeah, I was testing it. He becomes a bow swordmaster, like a sword bow swordmaster. He's Lin.
Yeah.
But I think because this is an escape map, I think I actually still prefer Ranger. Like, even though he loses speed, he gains like 1 strength. Yeah, 1 strength, and he loses 4 speed. Which that's a significant milestone, by the way, but double lion exists.
Yeah. And the plus 30 crit boost is just him retaining his crit boost he already had, because now it has to be like a learned skill on him, because he no longer has it as a class skill. Wait, we traded a little bit of stats for Kanto Plus and like 2 extra points of movement, and I guess he would have gotten the bow access anyways, but I think that's pretty cool.
That's it. Oh wait, no, it was you, right? Baba Booey.
Pew! Just a little bit of damage. Small
And now we
damage,
get the Acropia. We've mentioned this a few times, but it adds crit, basically, a ton of crit to light mages based on their staff rank.
Yes. It is very funny. Which lets you do some really funny stuff with tomes like Morningstar.
Yeah, the crit Morningstar is sort of like the strat that makes Morningstar work.
Because now your 30 range orbital strike now has like over an 80-90% chance to crit. And I at least think that is incredibly silly.
I think it's incredibly strong and silly.
It is very strong too. It is a good mix of both, as all things should be.
I guess we haven't talked about the boss. So he's flying.
Yes.
And he has sleep staff and like 80 billion range. Which is what I'm sort of trying to be careful about. And yeah, and he's like just very threatening overall.
Like, this guy's scary.
You have 49 attack versus 38.
There's also the really funny stealable near the end of this map that is always very funny to see. The Axe Buster.
Shoot, I didn't give you swords.
Uh-ohs.
Okay, we... Because I don't have the night ring on her. The fact that I fucking surrounded her...
yeah,
can you, like,
oopsies.
Yeah, okay. So we'll do this. Rescue...
Kind of awkwardly put this back together.
Supply, give Silverlance, take Felatonis, trade Felatonis.
Yeah!
Take, drop
Falanotas.
Phallus Tonans. Put you here with the Falatonis.
I wonder if she'll be alright.
I think she'll be fine. I think she'll be literally invincible. Fucking, roll title card, invincible.
She will have the numbers.
But will she subscribe?
Look out!
Our axe is not busted.
Zwoosh!
Blank. So do you want to talk about the gimmick that... I know you also don't think it's worth it, but you've done it a few times. There's a gimmick.
Oh yeah, the
It was in the it was in the guide or the interlude.
Yes, the spectacular torch. What a wonderful deal.
You tried to get me to buy it, and I refused.
So how much is it? It's like 19,980 gold or something. Like some absurd, over-the-top amount that you can buy back in that.
Yo, this guy hates Peter.
Fascinating.
If Peter was holding the memento for Despoil Gaming, then that would never have
Wow.
happened.
Anyways, yeah, you get an S-rank staff called the Torch, which is a one-use torch, but unlike other torches in the series, you place a torch block on a tile that you pick, and it has infinite range, which is a really fancy way of saying you turn off the fog for a map. And this is the only fog of war map left in the entire game, so you can basically pay to win 20,000 gold pieces to not have fog of war on this map.
It's only damage. He's just really bulky to begin with. Okay, I was like,
Yeah, he's just chonky.
because it's the dark magic one that it's the dark magic one that makes it like bulk, right?
Yeah, the dark magic one adds to your bulk. Yo, I love the soul hilt.
Das Soul Hilt. Okay, if we Arkinhall you...
Youch.
I mean, you say youch, but we just kill him. And remember, we have 45 more bulk on enemy phase.
We're gonna have so much.
She's so skilled.
She's so skillful.
You exist, and it brings me great pain.
You exist, and I find it nauseating.
So Peter could... Okay, my concern... Can we longbow you?
Whom it may
We could longbow
concern.
you.
Longbow.
I'm pretty sure
For the-
everyone dies to Agnes. And also doesn't deal damage to Agnes.
The Odium Gauntlet.
Yeah, I don't
So we're
like
starting to
this
get more and
thing.
more of those offhand.
It's bad.
Yeah.
Crit to damage, like, it should be good because, you know, like a low amount of crit isn't a huge deal, but I feel like the conversion rate is just, like, not kind.
Yeah, the conversion rate isn't the best. I still find myself getting use out of it because if I'm not doing like super high crit stacking like Wrath, Berserker, Killer Axe, and trying to stack everything, I'd rather trade that 40 to 50 something crit for just more raw damage.
That
Usually-
is fair.
Just more reliable damage. You do miss out on all of those really sweet, woo, the axe is spinning, but
Yeah, it's objectively a downgrade on warriors because you don't get the tornado anymore, you're right.
you don't get the cool whoosh. And at that point, why are you even bothering?
God, this map is so tense. So you exist also.
There,
1, 2, 3,
that is
4,
not
5,
just-
6, 7, 8. And there's a lot of them, right?
yeah, there's like a whole block of 8 guys in that little walkway. Yeah, there's a whole lot of dudes hiding.
But if you... This is the edge of your range. Then...
So that means nothing else beyond that can reach.
38, 27 AS. So you double told me... Well, actually... You don't double told me. 38 minus 16... So yeah, he lives. So if this is the extent of your madness... Wait, whose staff is... Whose staff range is that? Oh, Physic.
Oh. Alright, there's that guy with the stealable.
He does have the stealable. I'm planning on doing the funny where you thief staff it when he's over the water and then he just cries.
Yeah. Now that's Peak.
No, that was Cliff. This is Peak.
Cliff is in Gaiden.
Gaiden is in Cliff.
Yo, look at him go! He's so baller.
Doubling with the Great Bow. Is PushCon doing that, by the way?
I have to. That has to be pushed.
No, it's not. Well, he's just bulky. He's just bulky.
Oh, that's right. Cause the other guy also has a Great Bow.
Yeah. Bulky. I meant bulky, not as in like. Not as in like
beefy.
Yeah, but as in like big. He's not armored. He just has muscles.
Yeah.
And horses.
Honks.
The armor is the horse is the muscle is contained within the horse.
Clark stores his muscle in the horse.
Blair TMGC, you heal Clark. We get the con back online.
Blair-tacular.
I'm playing this first portion very slow because despite the fact that we have a 20 turn time limit, to escape all, I think that's actually like a pretty generous like timer.
Yeah, like other maps with like turn timers I find in this game. You're not running away because you're going to run out of turns. There's some get out reinforcements that show up right where you're standing late into the map.
Yeah, like turn 12 or so.
Yeah, I guess if I really wanted to, I could look up
You could.
what turn those show up. I don't think there's any other reinforcements on this map. It's just the get out guys late into the map.
Well, there's some green reinforcements and some blue reinforcements.
Oh, wait, there are red reinforcements where the green reinforcements start.
Yeah, they chase him down. Well, the blue ones, not the green one.
Oh, the blue ones. Twang.
Crit? Dang.
Oh.
You're eating up our Kinhall durability, Agnes. I don't have infinite of that. It's not a yellow weapon. Okay, so now you start moving. And there's that Falco, and there's also a Wyvern. Nice Nocturne.
Nocturne is punching through the Arcanal bonuses too.
I mean, by 3 though. Come on.
Yeah. But
it wouldn't punch through Phalatonus, I can tell you that much for darn sure.
No, yeah. No, like, nothing's getting through Phalatonus. So that guy's also moving.
Crit, please, told me. What?
Ow.
Wait, I thought 27 to 24, he wasn't getting doubled.
Was he getting... was he getting drive speed when you checked?
Oh, he probably was.
I've done that before, where I've checked speed, not realizing that they were getting 2 extra speed from Zeke from drive speed.
We can give it to him too, so we'll be right back. Okay, so did you miss me? Did you miss Agnes? Agnes didn't crit.
Whoosh. Still burning more Arcanal. Oh, nice crit.
Well, that's unfortunate. I'm going to have to kill her on player phase because I can't do it on enemy phase. So what do you think of this map? I know you use Torch to, like, get rid of the Fog of War, but I actually like the Fog of War as, like, a Thracia Fog escape. It's supposed to be, like, an overbearing and spooky atmosphere. I don't know, I like it. I think losing the fog, like, takes that away.
I kind of like it. I don't like the cock block of horses up at the top. I don't like those in fog. I think you need to be really sparing with where you use mounts in fog.
I guess that's true. There are a lot of, like, troll torches. Like, that torch down south, you send a flyer, they get fucking bowed down, and there's the sleep staff guy hiding in the fog. That feels like a troll.
Now, from... Oh, these guys. The Wyvern and the Falcon Knights are very smartly placed, though, where they'll fly, like, into lit-up areas.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they're set to where they'll fly into places that are already lit up, so you don't have to worry about them jumping out of the fog at you.
Yes.
But, I don't know, I don't really
that.
like these horses all, like, hidden... Because there's, like, 9 of them hidden up here in the fog. And I don't really like that.
It does feel a little bit evil.
Yeah. Let's see.
No, now that you mention it, I think I agree. It is evil.
Otherwise, like, I don't mind the rest of the map. In fact, this map does have siege tomes on it, but again, they're very smartly placed where you can always see the siege tome ranges. They're not just gonna get you out of the fog.
Yeah.
I guess I don't dislike the map, but I don't think I have any feelings towards it. I just kind of... Some of it that we were kind of talking off camera, some of it is... I can't get into the escape with the track that's playing right now.
Yeah, we were mentioning that. You're right.
I don't feel like... This feels like a track that would be playing in something like Chapter 20, where you're, like, uncovering lore about... Like, if we were going to, like, libraries or, like, digging up, like, old books in all the ashes here, trying to learn the history of this place, this would be beautiful music.
Well, and
for
it's
a map like this.
As, like, as a DK country, like, aficionado... I love the Donkey Kong music, but it does feel inappropriately utilized, both here and in the other escape map, the boat one.
Because this theme almost feels serene, or like this doesn't feel like a frantic, we gotta get out of here because Dulce is on our tails and they're gonna, like, overwhelm us if we don't get moving. It just feels, like, somber almost. Maybe that's the vibe with the Viridians coming back that they're going for.
I guess we haven't mentioned our friends are here.
Yeah, it's me.
We have a guy with a bow he can't use, guys with bows he can't use, and a woman with swords she can't use.
Just wait until she gets her Valkyrie promotion. She'll be like Mist.
I actually have been thinking about it, and especially after having gotten Tobias, right? 25 versus Cat. I do kind of wish we'd sent Rose as a third one, because we have a lot of money. And that can be converted to so many Lotuses, right? So, like, maybe Rose, Viridian, Frederick. But I also think, like, Dean does a lot of damage. If only I'd given him a longbow.
Yeah, Smash is pretty cool. I'm curious to see how well it'll hold up versus these enemies.
Oh, we're just shy. Oh, no, it's you. Okay, well, we're still just shy. Can we banner lance you? We could. We have to move you, though. Okay. Let's figure this out. Can you... How much... Because we have, like... Okay, you have B-Lista.
B-Lista, pew-pew.
We have our 2 dances available as well. Oh no, we have 1 dance available right now.
Dance.
Dance, dance, dance like we never had the chance.
Bizap.
We give the sleep staff, take the Apocryphia.
Yo! Apocrypha Online!
14's 30 versus this guy's 13. So we kill with this one, because that's double crit.
Yeah. Right? Right, Vlad? Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Vlad. Thank you, Vlad. I didn't want to say
Vlad's
it after
such
the
a real
first
one.
one because it's still like. Can you imagine being 2 damage shy?
That would have been very upsetting.
So then you can go here. Bannerlands.
You can get very silly with like banner lancing and charm and inspirationing plus Apocrypha Morningstar, so you can just stack like as much damage as possible onto your basically auto crit. Press turn.
So now we've got y'all. Oh wait.
Vengeance? No.
Blur, blur.
Blurspiration.
Yeah.
Can you also do it from a tile where you're like 2 from Z? Oh, you don't have the Nightband anymore, do you?
No, I do.
Oh, okay. Because Zeke also has Charm.
Vengeance is how much durability again?
I think if you press R on Vengeance, it'll tell you.
4. Okay, I think that we can handle that. Knocks us down to 4
Yeah.
more B-lista uses, but I think that's worth.
Yeah.
So we kill you.
Get rid of this guy.
We got the crit as well, so like the vengeance was unnecessary, but whatever, you know, we got it. Then you go to like here.
Sure shot Stormbow.
Oh, we get it
Let's
in
go.
one. We get it in
Sure
one.
shot Stormbow.
Because of the boost from Storm Shot. So we spend. Oh wait, no, right. The forecast is weird on Braves. We got it in 2.
Yeah.
Because it's 1.5 times, right? There is like a boost.
I don't think Sure Shot has a damage boost.
Yeah, 1.5 times.
Oh, it does. Yeah. Oh, I'm thinking of the +5 from Smash. That's what I'm thinking of.
So then you go up here. Are there more in the fog of this Kaga block, or is it just this guy?
I'm not sure. I don't know how many of them we've killed.
We killed
Versus how many are left.
3, counting this one.
Oh, where's my little window? There's a whole block of 9 of them. There's 5 paladins, 2 rangers, 2 mage knights.
I would love to light this torch, but do you get fucking destroyed by her? Yeah. Okay. So we'll go there. We'll go there. Run away. Run away. We could rewarp you as well, just to like get you schmovin'.
But unfortunate.
43. Yeah, so she'll be fine with the hand axe.
All right. I was also gonna look up what turn the reinforcements show up.
I believe it's directly after the blue units, because we have blue units, then red units, then green unit.
Yes. But then from turn 10 unto infinity, there's get out reinforcements.
Yeah, that like fully fucking chase you down. Okay,
Yeah.
Frederick's good there. Assuming you are alone. Which I think is what's going on. You go here. You go here.
But now that we've dealt with the initial batch of enemies, I know there's some reinforcements for whenever you cross the snag in the top left.
Oh.
There's some zone-based guys.
Who's that?
They're... It's like two wyverns, 2 sages, 2 snipers, but they're from the escape point on the top left. They're like all the way up in the top left where you escape from. Oh.
Are you fucking kidding me? Like, just out of the fog, I guess? Fuck me.
Yup. This is why I don't like it that much.
Yeah, I'm coming around to your way of thinking.
If that Kaga block of calves were not up there, I don't think this map would be nearly as bad, but it's just evil.
Yeah, seems that way. Alright, well, we'll be back.
Okay.
Okay, let's do it again.
Run it back.
We have Vengeance, B-Lista, we can kill you like before. I guess I'm gonna have to do like this whole turn different.
Yeah.
Move you down. You, we can longbow. Where's Clark? We do want to sure shot, Stormbow you. Oh, we get the crit, okay. And I do like using Bannerlands to, like, propel off of this. It's just, you know, you can't be in range of the guy.
Yeah.
So I think what we do is... You longbow there. Does Agnes live a player phase hand axing? No, she does not. Okay, so... I guess we can bonk off of you to get Peter out of the way of the Bow Knights. And then send Agnes up there with the hand axe. And surely... The thing is, I can't see their stats. So I don't...
Yeah.
Like, 2 Brave Bow Knight Rangers...
Reminder that if you do buy the torch, the guy says, "Huh, that worked, sucker."
Yeah, maybe I'm not the sucker. The thing is, like, until now, I've never felt like that, needing that torch.
Yeah, I guess if you have better units and, like, better positionals and better, like, ways to deal with it.
We don't skip Joan's animations because her palette's awesome.
Understandable. Don't you know it's based to have favorites?
And Flynn, can you, Perfect. He'll crit.
Hat.
Told you.
Crit boost.
He'll crit twice.
Crit boost. Your Honor, he's goated. With the sauce.
Okay, so presumably they're like here, right? Because Fred was here. Fred was here, and they could barely reach him. So they go here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So they're like here, basically.
I know I sent the picture of their starting location, but it looks like they've moved. So I don't know which ones are where, which ones have moved, because it looks like not all of them got baited alongside the Valkyrie. Like, some of them moved, but some are still hiding in the fog. Why don't we just put Marcus up there?
Yeah, I mean, when faced with an FE7 enemy formation, we use the FE7 goat. Sad as
You
it
know
may
things
be.
are bad when... I mean, I made the comparison first off camera, but...
Yeah, you did. I wasn't gonna throw you under the bus for it, though.
Nah,
I don't like that enemy formation. That feels like... It feels like beyond trolly. It feels like, what the hell?
Yeah, like, what is this? Like, it's one of those formations that makes me ask what the counterplay is outside of just being big enough numbered to live it.
I wonder if... So, you know, like, the theory that Three Houses ambush spawns are deliberately unfair because Turnwheel exists? I wonder if,
Yeah.
like, the fact that you get a save point when the Viridians show up, and a save point right here is meant to be like that. But I don't want to use my save point on turn 3 out of 20, right? Like...
Especially whenever that save point is in range of, like, 2 Falconites and 2 siege weapons.
Well, you've played too much FE11. You don't have to end turn on it.
Oh, right, you don't have to end turn in it. Yeah. Ugh.
But I think the bigger thing
Playing
is
too
that
much Shadow Dragon.
especially on a first playthrough, you don't know how many you have. Like, what if I have 2 for a full 20 turns, right?
Yeah, it's not great. It's... Ooh. Yeah, I'd rather just... I love the save points, but... And stuff like turn rewinds. I'm even a fan of those if we can't have anything. I'd rather have turn rewinds than nothing.
Yeah, I do. I as much as I'm, like, you know, known for being negative about the turn rewinds, I do agree that it is better than not having an option.
Yeah, but there are cases like the theories in Three Houses where it's like, oh, like, the reinforcements don't necessarily need to be fair because if something goes wrong, you can just rewind. Lol.
It reminds me of that dev interview where the Castlevania devs, like, someone said, like, if you design a boss, you have to beat it hitless before we can put it in the game. Like, the creator has to beat it hitless, and it makes me think, like, I think a good rule of thumb would be, you know, play through the map you designed without resetting. Or, like, Iron Man your campaign or something. Like, under that same philosophy of, like, you know the thing best, so you're gonna be, like, most equipped to deal with it, and if you can do it perfectly, then chances are it's fair for people who do not have the familiarity that you do. Does that make sense, or am I just, like, drawing connections that...
Yeah, I can kind of see that. The only downside being, like, if you know what, like, an intended potential solution is and don't have to figure it out on the fly, you can very easily just, oh, I know I need to prep for this in, like, 4 turns. Whereas if you get jumped by, like, 8 reinforcements from your starting location, it's like, oh, I didn't know those were going to be there. I left, like, my squishies back there.
Oh, I agree agree that it's not the be-all end-all, but I do think in cases like this where it's like, you know, what am I supposed to do in this scenario?
Yeah. I feel really bad asking this, but... Wow. 14 damage. Just asking, like, what's the intended solution? Like, I kind of want to ask that sometimes whenever I struggle with something. Not as much for, like, a wow, like, what the heck? What was I supposed to do there? But just from, like, a hey, like, Dev, what was, like, the intent? Like, what did you think we were supposed to do? Just to kind of get, like... Get an opinion from, like, the people who made it. To kind of see if I can, like, get into their mindset of, like, here's what you were supposed to do.
Mm-hmm. No, I get you.
But usually if I ask what was I supposed to do there, it's usually because, like, something, like, just kind of comes out of nowhere. And I'm like, okay, cool game. Thanks.
And the thing is, I don't find myself asking that, like, on ROM hacks all that often.
No, usually fan-made stuff are made by people who know, like, what the player would want to see in their own game. So you don't have to worry about, like, cruel gotchas.
The Dean Machine is here.
Dr. Robotnik's mean Dean Machine! That's the thing I appreciate about fan projects, is usually you don't have to worry about, like, usually they're pretty good about making sure their stuff is, like, made in a mentality that a fellow player would want to play.
We are also not going to steal the boss's sleep staff. Like, I'm at the point where I feel like I have enough sleep staffs for the last few maps, and he was so far away that, like, staying out of his sleep range forever, I'm just gonna break it, right? Is sort of where I'm at.
There's no point in trying to steal that off of him. We're going to have plenty of resources for the end of the game. We do not need to clutter up our to-do list with more.
But I might need it later.
I might need it later.
What's your axe rank?
Quotes by
A.
person
Okay, we can give you a brave axe, potentially.
Quote stated by person who did not in fact use it later. Now, there are times where you might need it later, of course. Like, don't just go willy-nilly spending all your items away, but... You know, maybe sometimes you won't. Maybe sometimes you need it now.
She's, like, so close to being Wrath Online. I do
That's
think we
so
use our first save point here, though.
Yeah, I think that sounds fair. No.
35 more. So, okay, so she'll be fine. Well, we have to kill all these guys anyway.
Looks like we're gonna have to kill these guys.
Kill this person?
Yo! He did the thing where he goes like whoosh, whoosh, pew.
And then he killed the person.
Yeah.
Effective
I
damage
think there's
ban.
that guy chilling on the beach. Just vibing on the beach.
Oh no! I put the puissant on someone who's benched!
Oh no!
I wanted to do a funny. I was like, this guy's at like 2 HP. We could do...
Upsetting. Nope.
Or
no
not
partisan
puissant,
usage.
partisans. Partisans, yes, thank you.
I can't believe we let this opportunity go by.
How will we financially recover?
Once again, another run passes where the partisan is not going to break. New challenge run of TMGC. Can I beat TMGC and break the partisan? Swoosh.
I do like that Horatio gets to keep his battle theme.
Yeah. That override. Okay, there's like the priority system of like attack theme, mood, map music overrides that, and then Horatio just trumps everything. He's just the best.
He's like Marcus in the or Frederick in the weapon triangle.
The music triangle.
56 attack. That's a lot of damage.
Now that's a lot of damage.
So, these are breakable snags. It's kind of hard to tell. I couldn't tell in my first playthrough. There's also snags on this side, so you do have to know. But I thought I just had to like run away here, and I almost missed a secret.
Yeah, I didn't know there were breakable snags there, and I knew there was something down there. I thought you had to fly over there. Is she? Oh, does Joan have like a iron rune?
She can.
It's just scary crit guy. I don't know how much crit he'll have on her, but because the class crit doesn't get cut by the crit penalty on enemies.
Yeah, I just like completely forgot. Oh, also I forgot. We have
we have the
this.
thing.
We don't have a dark mage.
The Eldritch horrors beyond our abomination.
Yeah.
Beyond our comprehension. It is quite the weapon. That book was even sillier before the devs learned how to create multiple pages on an item description. So you just had no clue what it does outside of a jumbled box of text. And it was kind of beautiful.
Honestly, quite incredible. Move you up. Move you up. Do like the tiniest bit of fog scouting. Oh, hello there.
Yeah.
The Kaka block is still going strong.
It doesn't even pull all the enemies when you pull that guy. It pulls some of the enemies. So like there's still some hiding in the fog afterwards.
Alright, so we are about to get our special recruit. I believe he spawns this turn.
I believe so.
I think it's Viridian, Epistian, Blair is the combination.
I believe so.
I imagine for someone who hasn't played TMGC that's a whole bunch of random words that mean nothing.
Crit chance.
Yeah, we're just gonna have to live with those. I did just recently save. Yeah, so they prioritize the Viridians because, deploy order moment.
Yeah, last in deployment. There he is.
Easy boy. So. Hello, Viridian. Oh.
So close.
So close and yet so far. Okay, you have Gilded Axe, you have Rapier. There's gonna be like guy with a Master Bow right here who's stationary or some shit. Stationary until you kill one of these guys, and then his AI changes to Arden mode. Super Thracia Arden mode.
Master Bow, bow range +1. Hiding in the fog.
And you're all press turners, yeah.
Yeah.
which can be a little bit Akko Taco sometimes.
Clark!
Let's do the upstairs first. Crit? Yes! I healed him by accident. I shouldn't have healed him. I just like wasn't thinking. So we turned off resolve.
I do that. Hey,
there
there's
was
more
a guy there! There was a guy there.
I saw him right before my eyes. Mom, it was right here and it was huge.
Okay, Frederick can talk.
Peter.
Okay, I think we press turn off of you.
Jim. Wacha. Wacha. Okay.
Mostly so I could see how many guys there were.
Oh, Brave Axe.
Lovely. Okay, we can kill you. We have a dance available. So,
Lightbrand!
Lightbrand you. Yo! Ranger Lightbrand
Whoa!
animations look so fucking fly!
Hold up, Flynn's ballin'. This looks more like a nomadic trooper than a ranger.
Yeah, actually, yeah, yeah, you're right.
Which is cool. Nomadic troopers are awesome.
So you talk. We go Viridian first. You're my Viridian.
Aww. Zwoosh.
I think we're safe to go forward because... Yeah, 27 times 2 is 54. Yeah, so Peter
Bonk,
kills
bonk.
here.
Bonk.
Thank you, Peter. Lucky there's a family guy. Lucky there's a family guy.
Free Gilded Axe.
Indubitably.
Oh, we're giving the Wyvern Lord a hand axe. Hi har.
I was gonna say, like, last time we gave Frederick a hand axe, there was a Brave Book guy in the fog. So I just scroll over to make sure there was no aquatic
more.
Brave Bow.
Every copy of TMGC is personalized. Yours materializes a brave bow.
Alright, so we've done that. Flynn is our only Epistian, because Vladimir does not count because he has his own secret event.
He's gotta talk.
Okay, Emil has Restore, and he's got +3 range, right? So adjacent,
Yes.
2, 3, 4. Wait. Is Restore? Oh, it's 1/5.
Restore's 5 range.
Okay. He can almost go full fucking move.
Whoosh! I love ranged restore. especially on Emil. He's peak.
Okay, so you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You can attack there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So then Clark goes up. Don't worry, we're not fully abandoning the bottom, but like it is scary down here right now.
Yeah.
So I will be getting the secret thingy. Just it's scary down here right now. Cause 60 is 60, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here. We've got one more Eeper. One more turn of Eeping.
Morning Star!
We could hit that guy, but he's got the silver card, so we don't want to.
I was about to say, Danny, what are you doing?
Well, no, I wanted to tell the people. I wanted to highlight the people. Because I think that's a cool part of the map.
It is. Zip. Meow.
Like, this guy's got the silver card. So, have fun, smiley face.
I do think it's
but
kind
like
of
in a funny way this time.
Yeah, I do kind of like that it's like an incentive to not just, especially since you just got the Apocrypha, it kind of prevents you from apocryphaing that guy and just making him not exist anymore.
I like it as a choice. I don't see it as like a full prevention.
It is also a choice. You could just kill him and just not have the silver card. Which there's not a... Well, I guess there's the really big shop at the end of the game where there's like everything for sale.
And there's the secret shop next map where stat boosters are for sale.
Yes.
Because that's the thing that made me like have slightly less buyer's remorse on Rose, or on Dean over Rose, than I probably would have otherwise, is reminding myself that like, sure, I could have converted that money into a bunch of Black Lotuses, but Rose doesn't accept the silver card, and I can more directly convert that money into specific stats at a rate that is overall less stat points, but sometimes like focusing on, okay, well, you, instead of getting, 1 in everything, Eliza just wants magic, right? Like that sort of deal. And it'll let me sort of quote-unquote finish more units.
Pick and choose specifically which stats you want improved instead of getting +1 HP and +1 resistance on a unit who doesn't really care.
Yeah. Especially since we have some super units. Are you fucking serious?
I guess he's less than the deployment order now.
You can't talk to sleeping units either. We have to restore him, don't we?
Yep.
For a second, I forgot that this wasn't like FE4 or 5 or whichever game it is where you like literally can't do anything to them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Because there's one game where you literally can't like interact with the green units with the staffs, right?
Oh, FE5. You cannot staff green units in FE5.
Yeah, so Frederick, right? Because the Frederick recruitment is ass.
Yeah, Frederick has to live, and then in the playthrough we did, Olwen died because she died. Right. Like she got hit all 3 times, so we couldn't physic her because you can't physic her. So she just kind of died. There was nothing to be done about it. It was definitely something. Pew pew. I guess we also don't care about stealing the siege tomes either, right? So we could just kill the siege tomes if we wanted to.
Grit, thank you, told me the skill books did not go to waste. Okay, so Purge gotten rid of. We need to heal Joan, but she lives in enemy phase against the hero if we heal her.
Cool.
Which, you know, I wonder if I can find someone who can do that.
I like the restore sound effect a lot.
It is cool. It is a cool one, I agree.
Ranged men staff.
Yeah, let's have the Dean Machine. Okay.
Dean
Flynn
Machine.
talk. And now he's sad. He's sad because his sister died. And now we can have Blair talk.
It's very sad
do we
days.
have to get, wait. Do we have to get Pope first?
I know if you don't get the event at all, like if you don't deploy Vlad, you get it at the end of the map regardless. But I don't know if like recruiting him this way does anything different. But I know I've recruited him without deploying Vlad on both of my playthroughs I got thus far, and both times I still got Draco Pope.
Okay.
But I don't know if that'll like scuff up the ordering where like maybe he can't do his event while he's blue or something, so maybe you have to get it first.
Yeah, let's just, you know, make sure.
Arbitrate.
Take Physic. Physic up Joan. That doesn't top her off. Does she still... Okay, Hero 24 AS, 32 AS. So, 49 versus... Okay, so she's fine. She takes 29. So now we
Here we go!
I like that the promotion icon is an Epistus icon.
He promotes with an Epistus icon.
Draco Pope!
Draco Pope!
I'm currently on the side doing a 0% playthrough of Code of the Burger King, and one of my carries in that is the Draco Pope, so you're gonna have to remind me that Vladimir does not have capped res and defense. Because, yeah. But look at his sprite, he's got the Jaken spikes and everything.
Yeah. Yeah, he's kind of baller now.
One range physic.
Oh, I love the one range physic.
Alright, now... I'm gonna Blair talk.
Yo, it's him!
It's Laronde!
It's Laronde!
So... Laronde, unit review.
Yeah.
This unit is very similar to Joan, and... Okay, so, like, he's worse at combat, because he only has A-rank lances, right? And he has slightly worse stats and growths, aside from one that stands out in particular.
Magic.
But I do actually think that, like, that one skill, that one stat legitimately makes the difference. Because while on paper, like, Joan is a, you know, she's better at combat, so she should be
I think
better.
you mean Sonya.
Yeah,
Sonya's
Sonya, sorry, I meant Sonya.
You're good.
The Halberdier comparison, right? Obviously,
Yeah.
not the only units that are fighting with each other for slots, but it's an easy comparison because we were so down on Sonya for just sort of being like whatever combat as a lance user, which is not a great class. And then Larande's like here, and he's like, I got less than that. Fucking Paragon too, with like these. I mean, luck and skill and strength are good. His HP, I mean, it's 90, but like, is that even a good HP growth? I don't know.
It's like fine, good.
But
he's
like,
gonna get it.
The funny thing about Larond is, again, aside from the magic, if you train him up with like good growths, using Paragon, like he joins a chapter after you were just handed a different halberdier, right? But magic is good because he has Swarp.
You gotta get that Swarp range up.
Yeah, obviously, you know, like, Peggy's a better Swarper in terms of she's been around longer, she has a higher magic cap, she has a higher magic stat at base anyway. But, like, if you're deploying a filler combat unit, which is kind of all Larond, or if we're being honest, the Triangle Trio, are, like, asking to be, having one who has, like, the best movement skill in the game is nice. And while I think if you're ever using, like, if you're using Larond as a movement bot, you should just be clicking Swarp every single turn. Having Swap Smite and Pivot, similar, we talked about this with Addington, like, very, 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 very occasionally a situation will come up. I think more often with Larond than Addington, because he has less move. But where you're like, okay, well, I can't get to a position where I can Swarp someone, but I could Smite them to where I want them. Or I can, you know, I guess Pivot isn't, I thought that was Repo. That's Pivot. That's disappointing, you know. Addington would never. Addington would never pivot.
Halberdiers have Repo as a built-in skill, I believe.
Yo, we're so back. It's an Addington archetype.
I'm very certain he has Repo.
Yeah, no, he has all of them. Yeah. Because Shove is default, Repo's Halberdier. Yeah. Okay, so he has everything.
He has all of them.
And like I say, I mean, Swap is the useless one, right? Because you can literally just Swarp for one tile. But that's more funny, and you can give him a skill to get rid of it, too.
Yeah, if you wanted to.
It makes giving him skills annoying, because you have to do it on map, instead of in preps, but like, I don't know, knock him down 3 tiers for that, I guess, if you want. I genuinely don't give a shit. I don't think Laurent is particularly good, like, I think if you want a Swarper, you're using Peggy, and if you wanted 2 Swarpers, you probably are better off paying for Addington than waiting for Larond. But if you're at this point in the game and you're looking for filler combat units, I think he makes a pretty good case just as, like, 5 Swarp by default, and he'll, you know, start getting better. I know you're Larond's, like, biggest soldier, though, so do you want to... Or should I call you Larond's biggest halberdier?
I think I just like him. I don't think he's, like, amazing. I don't think there's some secret tech or super secret sauce to using him. I don't know, I just kind of like him. I think a downside to him being really cool for swarping is he has that cool Paragon and that really big magic growth, but every turn he's swarping is a turn he's not killing something and getting EXP, so you kind of have to... You have to not swarp with him for a sec if you want to make his swarp bigger, so he's not really a swarper until after he's like trained up his swarp, if that makes any sense.
The
Peggy, like Peggy is gonna already have the magic to do big swarping shenanigans once you promote her, like if you've been actively training her. But Laurent kind of... You have to use him as a combat unit to get that cool swarp range up if you want to use him for big swarping. Even just 5-range swarp, I think, is still pretty helpful.
Yeah, it's what like, Addington has.
That's 5 whole tiles of movement. That's still a whole lot of movement that you can transport someone. But, yeah, I like him. I think I just like him more for sending Rose and like using him and Rose together, deploying them together. I don't know, I just kind of like it.
Yeah, so we did a whole, like, filthy combination of talks in specific orders in order to recruit him. But if we sent Rose, Rose can just instant recruit him, which is nice if you're, like, really struggling with the people chasing you down, right? And you want to just get out quickly.
Saves you 2 actions.
However, unfortunately, and I am serious when I say that I saw someone suggest that Laurent being unable to use Rose's shop because he can't use the black market because she's trying to hide the fact she's a criminal from her brother, who's the guardian or whatever. Someone legitimately said that that's, like, bad game design because it needlessly nerfs Laurent when he's already a pretty bad unit. And we went over this in the Viridian chapters because I thought that was, like, very just sort of annoying, I guess, when it's like, it's just a very cute gameplay thing.
I love it. It's a great flavor.
It's gameplay story integration. But I also think the idea that, like, that's a huge nerf to LaRond. Like, if Rose were here, anyone else could do it. And it's a free action, so it's not even, like... I feel like the situations where you need a specific person to talk to Rose for the black market during Blair's campaign, are so niche. Yeah, I don't know. That's just my pet peeve. That was my fucking Joker moment. I, like, you know, threw 7 computers out the window, raging. I don't know.
You could also... what's his magic growth again?
145.
Shoot. I think eye drops and glasses gives him like 195.
I mean, that's basically 200.
It's not quite 200. That makes me sad. I want to guarantee the +2.
Is there another booster that gives like a small amount of magic?
I don't think so. I think the offensive boosters are very picky with what stats they boost.
I will say, the whole, like, him starting with 5 Swarp that you brought up, like, it is a good point, but I also think, like, since, unlike Addington, who does nothing but movement, there's a world where you might deploy LaRond for, like, filler combat, and then it's just like, you know, oh, on this turn, Swarp would be nice.
I guess, yeah, you could treat him less as a Swarper who can do combat and more of a combat unit who does Swarp every now and then.
Yeah, I mean, these are not great stats for a combat unit, and you'll notice Sonya's not deployed, but...
Look, once you train him up, Shock Stick is gonna go nuts.
Yeah, you know, well, I was gonna say, because there's no other Shock Stick user in the game, but then I remembered, I have to remind you Rachel exists because you always fucking kill her!
Yeah.
You know, one of the best units in the cast.
Oops. But Karante. My Brave Sword.
Yeah.
I like this unit. I think he's neat.
Okay, so if we wanna... You're schmovin' now. We want no one in your range, so we'll light this torch, and then we'll Canto.
I'm going to warn you, because I really don't want us to have to replay this again. There is a Shadow Dragon on the other side of those bridges. That's like, if you stand next to the snag to break it, like, you can't see him, I think, because you have like 5 tiles of fog vision. Actually, you have more than 5 tiles, I think. I can't tell how much fog vision you have, but there is a Shadow Dragon on like the other side of that bridge.
I don't know what you mean by Shadow Dragon, but I'm saving so that so that I don't have to find out.
Sorry, I think they're called Mage Dragons. I don't know if they're called Shadow Dragons or Mage Dragons.
Mage Dragon, yeah, the tall one, the purple.
Yeah, the tall purple one. I thought.
Oh shit! The reason I did that dance was okay. We'll be right back.